So the next question is, what are the key differences between front-end development and back-end development? So front-end development focuses on the DOM, which is a document object model. And what that involves is a combination of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, usually. So those three coding languages are what make up the front end. It's what makes up the visuals and the structure to all of the elements that you see on a website. This kind of language relationship also exists when it comes to apps. So that is what is classified as front end. So buttons, text, the hierarchy of things, so the sizing and color of things, all of that caters to the front end. Back end, on the other hand, is what is happening under the hood. When you're looking at what items are on sale, and they're only on sale on Memorial Day, and the moment that clock hits, the next day, and those items are no longer on sale, well, all of that is happening through a series of conditions which are being affected by the scripts running the database. And a database might showcase, or it might contain all the information to showcase, the types of shoes that are on a website. So from the SKU number to the shoe size to the model, all of those criteria will be the reference points to certain cells on a database, and that is how you basically have your plethora of different products. So that is what backend is. So if I ran a script on the backend server to show me how many people bought X amount of shoes pertaining to this size and this color on Memorial Day, I would be able to run a report on the database and have that information accessible to me. That has no real impact on the front end. Because the front end is only what is rendered. So they're completely separate professions. Some people are considered to be full stack developers, which is front end and back end. So how does this pertain to user experience design? Well, a good user experience designer has a conversation with the front end teams and the back end teams to figure out what kind of features or enhancements or adjustments to the product exist or can exist. So a good user experience designer has to understand that their database might not have the ability to support large video uploads for a feature that a user experience designer might deem to be needed. So that's just a small example, and it's not really the best example. Having the ability to add a new account to your current account, that is definitely a UX example where you're enhancing your ability of your current customers to bring on someone else. Well, that's a conversation that you'll have to have with someone in the backend team. So that's why understanding the differences between front end and back end are essential when it comes to diving into the career of UX. Okay,